Ladies and gentlemen, this is your early Sunday morning Ice Ice Baby update because ice is dangerous. And as your planetary defense commander, I do what I can to help minimize casualties across the United States of America due to weather and otherwise. And so we have been tracking a potential ice event before we kicked off winter solstice, which I believe is on the 21st, 2 days after my birthday. I'm even getting sick of me talking about my birthday, but oh well, we got 4 days to go. And then I'll probably start talking about Christmas. Christmas is great, favorite time of the year. Okay, so right now we're looking at, and this from 6 hours ago, minimal ice tracking across Illinois, Indiana, whatever state that is. And I was looking at it earlier. Is this Pennsylvania? What is that one? Oh, crap, now I look dumb. Remember, a minimal amount of ice can't cause a problem, but before I fudged up all my geography in America, which is bad, I was going to make a joke. Kentucky, I believe you're the states whose name I say the least. It could be Rhode Island. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. And so I'm watching this thing like a hawk for you. You see, we got this storm, which has an ice component to it. And then right after that, for the 22nd, 23rd, we get another big storm moving through with multiple lows. I just did a video on that. Check it out. But right now we're watching as the ice event, which would be the peach. Let me move it up here. Ice. See how it says ice? Wait, I'm not going to move it over. Crap. See over there it says ice is the peachy. And so we have seen models waver on how much ice this will drop and where it will bring it. And as of right now, it is bringing it peachy keen close to New York. That's right. Katya could become an ice queen, which would fit her because her eyes are aqua and blue. Like the most majestic of skies and oceans. But I think I saw a diamond ring on her finger, so I should probably cut down on the adjectives. Okay, great. But the blue would be snow, and then the dark blue would be heavy snow, and then the dark green would be heavy rain, and then light rain. And so what we'll be watching is the big battle of temperature gradients. Because, the carbon tax people try to tell you that the Earth is totally warming, and then the grand solar minimum people try to tell you, no, the Earth is just cooling. But THORnews is like, you know what, man? Maybe it's a little bit of both. Where it's like a McDLT, where the hot side is hot, the cold side is cold, and those sides bounce around Earth like a lava lamp. That way, I always get to be all right, really, because there are always heat records being broken and cold records being broken across the planet as all the gas giants are on the same side and things are shifting and rebalancing. And so this big swath right here is the area we will be watching, although you can draw this out. This is probably like a 48-hour thing, 24-hour. As you can see, as we move farther in time, we're talking Missouri. I haven't called you Iowa. I don't call y'all's name either, although you're not in this one. Indiana. What is that? What freaking state is that, man? I'm going to lose my mind. Ohio. Okay, I love you, Ohio. You guys have Buckeye peas. Everybody remember to eat your Buckeye peas on January 1st. Okay, so you got a lot of moisture coming in from the Gulf, and then it'll mix up with the Pacific Northwest moisture, and then you'll have your temperature gradient fight. I mean, we're not looking at entire cities encased with ice, but we are looking at thin layers that can cause problems when you walk, when you ride your unicycle, when you drive your car, or you skip to your loo on your motorcycle. I don't know, maybe Elon Musk's space truck would be perfect for ice traveling, but who knows, man? Who knows? I don't think they're in production yet. Definitely don't have people shoot guns with you when you're in them. So looky-loo, here we go. Yep. So you're going to get the chance at a decent or dangerous amount of an ice coating across multiple states. I believe this whole trek will be 2,000 miles. We're talking 2,000 miles of a possible ice strip. And so that's why I just like to keep everybody updated. So if you can, close your schools, let your employees out for the day, Everybody loves a snow day. And businesses with everything icing, not many people are going to be out on the road. They don't have to be. So, like, maybe take a day off and let your employees just enjoy life and rest up for all the retail stress that comes with the lead up to Christmas. I should know. I worked at a Borders bookstore for 5 years, and people just got meaner leading all the way up to Christmas Eve. True story. It's weird. But you know what? I love people, animals, and the planet, regardless. We all have our flaws. Yeah, it's true. Even I have my flaws. I think about women's butts way too much. Also their lips and their lower back and their nape and their neck and their cheeks and their eyes. Oh, what's it talking about? Oh, man. This went off the rails. So the thing we want to be watching is this is the NAM, right? And the NAM is showing a decent amount of precipitation. This is Monday at 8 p.m. So the NAM is showing a decent amount of Gulf of Mexico precipitation that will be loaded into the cold air. The Euro shows not as much precipitation. And then the GFS is the bulkiest. And so, of course, the more precipitation mixed into the event would mean the more ice. And so more wetness is bad. Although if it stays low, that would mainly be rain. And I think Georgia and the Carolinas crews can handle it. You too, Virginia Beach. Plus, Florida's been getting a bit rainy for December. All right, let's take it back. That was the GFS. Now we are watching the Euro because this shit is comprehensive. That's how I do it. That's why all the new cats that showed up on the scene 2 years ago just copied from me and tried to drive me out. It's crazy. This isn't about me. This is about ice. I'm colder than ice. Unless we're cuddling, then I'm the perfect temperature. All right, so this is the Euro. Like I said, it's the least amount on precipitation, but it forms a low for a second as it moves out. And so this whole event would end Tuesday night. Now we're going to switch on over to the NAM. Remember, we got a lot of moisture to work with coming out of the Gulf, I do believe. And so now we're taking a look at the NAM. Like I said, this thing could underperform, but so close to an eclipse. And just ice itself, I would say take it very seriously. It could overperform. Who knows? We shall see. So the darker colors indicate heavier rain, which would mean heavier ice potential. But it looks like in the models, it continues to take it south. South seems to be our trend. Our double low system we're watching for the 22nd started up here, is now down here. The ice started up here and is now down here. So models are trending lower. But what we're going to do now is we're going to kick it on over to temperature. And so that's where the big battle will be taking place. So this would be... Okay, so Monday night, 10 p.m. The Euro GFS. And so it's a matter of where does the big battle take place? Because everything under the super freeze line will get rain, but a lot of these places have rain or snow that quickly changes over to sleet or ice. And so the NAM takes it the southest, which would have the maximum impact for ice. The GFS takes it the northest. So that's interesting, right? Super right. What are you wearing? Sweet. All right, so exciting times indeed. But it looks like on here, New York's never going to get cold enough. New York stays pretty springy. What just happened? Did I screw everything up? Oh, dang. What is happening there? What about there? There we go. But look at, I always think it's weird when the cold dips way down into Mexico. Look at this big battle here. And remember, you have last December, a year ago, we had volcanic activity. Was it San Juan? You literally had the volcanoes in San Juan steaming. Popocatépetl, the volcano in Mexico, has been active every day all year. Colima just erupted today, which is down in Guatemala. And so this area is hot. And so you got a big battle between the volcano heat in the Gulf, the Pacific Northwest cold, and then everything in the middle is just going to be a battle zone. And now we're going to kick it to now time, putting it on the satellite radar. And that's not what I was looking for. I was probably looking for this. So how you doing? You having a good day? You having a good Sunday? But it's a wacky world after all. There was just a 6.8 earthquake in the Philippines that caused a big explosion. All right, you guys are cool, so I'll treat you to a little treat. Because that's what I like to do, man. All right, you won't be able to hear it, but check this out. That was 4 seconds in. The big tremor hit Gmal in Davao as a 6.0 earthquake. NWS, a storm tracking from the South Plains to Mid-Atlantic, will produce a variety of weather types today into Tuesday morning, including snow, ice, heavy rainfall, possible flash flooding, winter weather, spring weather, fall weather, and everything in between. On the cold side of the storm, snow and ice are expected from Central Plains into Ohio Valley. Above is the probability of 4 inches of snow through Tuesday morning. On the warmer side of the storm, heavy rainfall could result in a flash flood threat from Tennessee into West Virginia on Monday. We're talking a low pressure tracking from the southern plains to the mid-Atlantic states will produce a variety of weather today into Tuesday morning with snow and ice on the northern side of the storm and heavy rainfall and possible flash flooding on the southern side of the storm. So everybody, that is your update. I'm your Planetary Defense Commander. I do this every day full time, and I only live, survive, and thrive on your contributions and donations. And money's getting a little low. So if you would like to contribute, the absolute safest way ever possible is through the mailbox. And technically, I wait for the mailman every day because shit's really been weird around here. And so T. Lewison, 5430 Birdwood Road, 416, Houston, Texas, 77096. I got a PayPal. You should type in the space cowboy 2017 at Gmail if you want to try it. I don't know, those GSM guys are really great at hacking and shit, so I don't think I get many of my views heading to my channel or my money. So I'd recommend trying this one, the mailbox. All right, everybody stay cool. I love you. Merry Christmas. My birthday's in 4 days. I'll try to be less annoying as soon as that's over. I'm not that annoying. I'm charming. God bless everyone.